something that we're going to be learning more about, and we got introduced to the Epic Walk yesterday, learning more details about the big 28-kilometer walk that starts at the Queensway Carlton and heading all the way to the Maplesoft Center. Joining us also, part of their leadership team, Susan Jones. Great to have you here on the show.
Thank you.
And helping and being on board as a sponsor and helping the walkers along the route is going to be the original Baja Burger, the Burger Shack. And joining us from there, one of the partners, Maj El Samroot. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
So it was a wonderful introduction yesterday, and it's neat to hear more from the leadership team as to what people can expect. So if they weren't familiar with the Epic Walk, give us a quick rundown again.
Oh, well, I've got a team that will be walking on June 1st, Cancer Survivors Day, and we're all walking for a cause. I think there's a number of us who have been impacted by people we've lost. My aunt I lost last December, and actually the team I'm walking for is called Chatty's Class. Kathy Morin, who died just before Christmas, and she was actually the first sponsor when I told her I was going to be part of this team, and gave us our first $100. And so for all of us, a 28-kilometer walk, it's so little to do for such an important cause.
Interesting to see that one of the first people to donate to this it has helped you in kind of coming up with one of the main fundraising teams. You guys right now are standing at the #2 position heading in.
We are, and we're hoping we're going to head into first place. It's amazing how when we reach out to our friends, family, relatives, even my mother, who's a cancer survivor, 80 years of age, will be walking on that day, and it's all for such an important cause.
It's remarkable. 80 years old.
80 years old, and she's going to outdo me.
Which is impressive. Well, you just had the knee replaced,
I did.
Full kudos for you to get involved.
That's right.
You're going to help the walkers along the route. Eventually, they're going to kind of get to that point. It's the rah-rah to start, but kind of you hit in kilometer 12 and 13, you start to feel it. And so you guys are coming aboard and wanting to do kind of the protein shake or shakes for people along the route.
They're actually real fruit chills.
What are they called?
Real fruit chills.
Real fruit chills,
yes.
Okay. And what was the interest for you in terms of getting in on this?
We're constantly surrounded by people that are affected by breast cancer, you know, whether it's our customers, our friends, our family. Just last year, my girlfriend's beautiful mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, you know, so it hit very close to home. So, you know, food is what we know, and this is kind of our way of giving back and kind of honoring the people that have been lost.
So when they asked you, you were totally on board to say, listen, we want to be there.
Totally on board. I was actually sitting with my business lawyer, Trina Fraser, and you know, she brought it up to me, and I said, you know, no problem. And then she said for the dinner afterwards, they were looking for sponsors for the food. So I called a good friend of mine, Christine Alexander from Grenfell Catering. She was on board right away. I contacted my partner Les, he was on board, and then I contacted my other partner, Ali Marathi from Hilltop Bar and Lounge. And he was like, nobody even questioned it. You know, they were out right away. Okay, no problem, just let us know.
And it's one thing to be able to donate your services or your time, but to be there and see the walkers coming through and to experience it as well is going to be neat. So what are you going to be making?
So I'm going to be making a mango lemonade.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah, I'd like this along the walk for sure. Absolutely.
All
so
right.
you got, is that?
Usually there's a bit of white rum in there, but I figured it was a little early for that.
Well, yeah, maybe a little tougher on the walkers. They'll be really giddy as you're crossing the finish line.
For sure.
So that's the mango?
Yeah, that's the mango. We have the lemonade there.
And you'll have a lot of these on stand. They're going to be going through a lot of ice that day.
Yes,
I take it.
yes, yeah.
These are the fancy machines.
It's a little loud. So
okay, we'll keep it. And we're going to lose... Oh, look at that. See, there's always something that happens fun. Yeah, I was like, everything's plugged in.
Everything's plugged and ready to go.
Oh, I'll get a shake after. It's not even powered. Honestly, the power's not even going. All right, we'll get the shake shaken up in just a little bit, but thanks for your support and best of luck as you continue with your fundraising. Lots more information on the Epic Walk at ottawacancer.ca if you want to get involved for the walk on June the 1st. From here, we're going to actually head to Kentville. Melissa Lamb's been standing by at the landings.